7 years ago, Rwanda adopted the first National Strategy for Transformation, NST2, whose goal was to lay the foundation for decades of sustained growth towards achieving high standards of living for all Rwandans. To achieve that, Rwanda focused on transitioning into a digital society and ICT hub whose people would be skilled, capable, and ready to compete in an increasingly digitalized global environment. As we close the chapter on NST1 and enter its second phase, we'll be exploring what we have achieved and how Rwandans have benefited. But first, let's hear what the next 5 years have in store for us.
Mu myaka 5 iri imbere ndizera yuko abanyarwanda benshi bazaba bafite ubumenyi bw'ibanze ku ikoranabuhanga. Abanyarwanda benshi bazaba babasha guhahira ku ikoranabuhanga se kwihugura mu bumenyi bumwe na bumwe butandukanye babikesheje ikoranabuhanga n'izindi serivisi nyinshi zaba serivisi za leta zaba serivisi z'abikorera bazarushaho kuzigeraho biboroheye.
The government is also having initiatives such as Hunger Pitch Festival, Kigali Innovation City, and attracting hubs such as NST2. And this not only help us to develop those skills and opportunities, but also helps us to attract the global investors, which enhances the development of solutions that not only tackles the local challenges, but also the global challenges.
There's more opportunities coming up, there's more fields. If you look at the opportunities in data, in AI, in cybersecurity, how can we be able to level up people even more? The second piece for that for us is how do we keep making it simpler for people to get access to these jobs, to these opportunities?
We're looking into, of course, making sure that Rwanda is actually considered as a hub in the region when we talk about space technologies. That's going to actually open up the doors for international corporations, attracting investment and improve also the capacity of the government in all aspects using space technologies.
So as we embark on NST2, I must say that NST1 has given us a very strong foundation for some of the work and the ambitions that we've really set out to do over the next 5 years. The foundations that NST1 leaves us is the massive infrastructure rollout that we've seen, the high adoption when it comes to mobile phones, but also internet usage across the country, the fact that we have all government services that have gone digital, and we're starting to see a similar effort happening in the private sector. And so as we get into NST2, a couple of things remain a priority. Infrastructure deployment remains a priority. We want to get to a point where when it comes to last mile connectivity, every home in Rwanda at least is well connected and they're able to benefit from the digital economy. The second one, which is very critical, is data. And so we are also benefiting again from the foundations of having all government services that have gone digital and being able to leverage the different data sets that we have as government to inform policy making, to inform execution, but also at the same time to inform how we can support better the private sector. Cybersecurity is going to be critical because as you think about the emerging technologies, which I'll talk about, that we're going to be implementing as we go forward, it also means that we have to invest fully in upgrading, in extending the capabilities that we have as a country when it comes to safeguarding both our infrastructure and information assets. And so we're going to be, this remains a priority under NST2. Now we come back to emerging technologies, and here we'll talk about AI, we'll talk about blockchain, we'll talk about Internet of Things, all the different emerging technologies, and Rwanda really being able to set itself in a way that we can, gain from the benefits and promises that these technologies provide. We'll also see a strong focus on smart cities and green technologies. And we're moving away from simply looking at smart cities, but coining it smart cities and communities, so that we look at all these technologies, these green technologies we can deploy to ensure that we are addressing the urbanization challenges that almost every country is dealing with. Talent will remain a key priority for us, more from the perspective of making sure that Rwanda truly remains a proof of concept country where all these emerging technologies are tested, tried, and then scaled to different parts of the continent and even outside Africa.